Yeah. Palm trees don't shade you from the pressure. Vice made me, I ain't break, I got better. Let's go. Started off broke, I was dreaming in heat. Now duffels full of hopes, riding shotgun with me. Used to trap by the docks, now I slide through estates. They was sleeping on the name, now they wide awake. Cut deals with the sharks, learn to hustle from waves where the sun don't set on the money we make. Got a burner in the glove box, dreams in the dash. I ain't pray for no luck, I just doubled my stash. Palm leaves and police both watching my move. Fake love in the city where they smile while they shoot. Ain't no blueprint here, I just mapped it with loss. All this pain in my voice made me rich and cautious. Vice made me, pressure raised me. Sunset skyline, the hustle changed me. Wrote my name in the sand, now the tide obeys me. Every L that I took was the thing that saved me. Vice made me, diamonds on a daily. Gun smoke, memories, loyalty shaky. I ain't bend, I ain't fold, I just move like Navy. Out the dirt, out the flame, yeah, Vice made me. Every night was a war zone, neon lit stress. Now the safe too full, but my heart way less. Couple homies in the pen, couple gone in flames. Still toast to the sky, though the cost insane. I ain't flinch in the storm, I just flipped umbrellas. Turn lessons to a weapon, now my circle all jealous. Every zip I sold told me trust don't last. Had to bury that love, now I run with cash. On the rooftop, views like a kingpin's prayer. Still a target in the mirror, I can feel that stare. Every scar that I carry got a line in this song. If I die in Vice, then I live like a dawn. Vice made me, pressure raised me. Sunset skyline, the hustle changed me. Wrote my name in the sand, now the tide obeys me. Every L that I took was the thing that saved me. Vice made me, diamonds on a daily. Gun smoke, memories, loyalty shaky. I ain't bend, I ain't fold, I just move like Navy. Out the dirt, out the flame, yeah, Vice made me. From a pawn to a threat, from a ghost to a brand. From a plot in the dirt to a kingdom I ran. This ain't luck, this is scars turned into a plan. I ain't built for retreat, I'm just built to expand. So when you ride past that gold chain gate, know I bled for that view when I dance with fate. They say Vice break boys, I became the quake. Put my pain on a beat, now the world relate.
Slide through the strip like I own it. Sunset gold, got the dash all glowing. Talk less, stack more, that's the code of motion. If they act too friendly, they probably opposing. Yeah. Palm dry, profits, I don't talk. Got a deposit whip, clean dream logic. GPS on exotic, old friends turn toxic. I just move like a comet. They watch in my pockets but can't reach this logic. Palm trees and pavements, trunk full of arrangements. Place fake, so nameless, we just playing it dangerous. Vice made no favors, built this off of the anguish. Now it's custom suits and stainless, real game, no language. I hit this game with a plan in motion. Brick talk smooth, got the scales in ocean. Wrist got frost, but the heart stay broken. Never show loss, keep the pain well coated. Put the bag in the bins, then I pray for the ends. If I make it back home, then I double again. She want love, I want land, build a kingdom with friends. But these days, even friends got their own dark plans. Move like a ghost through a heat wave dusk. Shadows in the mirror, can't tell who to trust. Life on the line when you chase that plus. But I came from the dirt, so I live like a mom. Drop profits, I don't talk, I deposit whip, clean dream logic. GPS on exotic, old friends turn toxic. I just move like a comet. They watch in my pockets but can't reach this logic. Palm trees and pavements, trunk full of arrangements. Place fake, so nameless, we just playing it dangerous. Vice made no favors, built this off of the anguish. Now it's custom suits and stainless, real language. Every street got a story, gotta stitch mine clean. Turn a quarter to a key, now I swerve through scenes. See the chain swing silent, it don't need a bling. When you own real power, you don't need a screen. Got connects in the hills, got the roots in the sand. Everything I ever earned had blood on the plan. I don't talk on the line, I just text with my hand. Cause these feds play chess with a wiretap scan. Keep my circle like chrome, tight, strong and shine. They was laughing way back, now they paying me time. They was waiting for a slip, now they copy the climb. But I pay this road solo, every brick was mine. Palm dry, profits, I don't talk, I deposit whip, clean dream logic. GPS on exotic, old friends turn toxic. I just move like a comet. They watch in my pockets but can't reach this logic. Cruising through the smoke, still aware of the snakes. In a city full of mess, I just count what it takes. From the beach to the block, from the block to the gates. Only thing that don't lie is these hot steak plates.
Yeah, it's cold outside, but it's colder in the soul. Ain't no love left, only smoke still in toes. You cross me once, you better pray, I don't know. It's a cold front coming, better stay in control. Cold front, we slide, no warning. Mask on late night, black foreign. Toe tough, now his whole hood morning. Nice in my chest, no thought, just storming. Clip long like betrayal, I swallowed. They send shots, but the karma still follow. Street code, we was raised by the hollows. You either get rich or die by the sorrow. I ain't never needed no pity, just payback. Plot from the curb, came up with a snake's at. Now I move like a ghost in a Maybach. Still got rage in the clip, better say that. Hands froze, but my mind got heat. Seen bro leak red on the backseat. So I'd never let a loss go sweet. Now I hunt with a calm, no tweet. Whole city in silence, tension thick. Don't blink, wrong move, get hit. Say less, I don't talk about skits. Just pour one out when the chalk get lit. Cold front, we slide, no warning. Mask on late night, black foreign. Talk tough, now his whole hood morning. Nice in my chest, no thought, just storming. Clip long like betrayal, I swallowed. They send shots, but the karma still follow. Street code, we was raised by the hollows. You either get rich or die by the sorrow. Blood stains on my soul like denim. Who's real, gotta look, can't tell them. They smile, but they move like venom. Now they gone, now the name's just legend. I ain't sleeping a week, no cap. Heard whispers in the breeze, that's facts. Pull up slow, let the engine rap. Heart frozen, the trigger go clack. Lost too much to be playing it soft. Every win got a name that's lost. Every chain that I wear got cost. Every op that I caught got crossed. Cold front, no love, no warning. Eyes red, sky dark, death calling. Post numb, mind sharp, pain foreign. No peace when the street raise orphans. They said time heal all, that's a lie. Cause I still see bro in the sky. Put the heat to the cold, then slide. It's a war in my head every time I ride. Yeah. It's deeper than a body count. It's deeper than the streets. Cold don't come from weather, comes from who you used to eat with. Now you sweeping the street with.
Told me ride or die, now I'm riding with a ghost. Just fall in the dark and you vanish like smoke. Said you had my back, now the blazing close. Vice City cold, got me drowning in the lows. It was posted on the block, share plate, split lows. Now I'm looking at the text, should've read all the codes. You was talking to the feds, left my heart in a choke. While I bled for the dream, you was scheming on the dough. Used to laugh in the coupe, now it's silence and fog. Used to move like a unit, now I'm dodging your calls. Now I move militant, don't attach, don't stall. Lesson learned in the fire, can't trust, not at all. You ever lose a brother to envy? Ever see a queen turn Judas for a Bentley? Now I treat love like a weapon, safety off. And every hug feel hollow, mask in the cars. Told me ride or die, now I'm riding with a ghost. Trust fall in the dark and you vanish like smoke. Said you had my back, now the blazing close. Vice City cold, got me drowning in the lows. I gave you loyalty, you gave me lies. Now it's just me, a 40 and alibis. Trust fall, baby, guess you let me die. Trust fall, baby, guess you let me die. Got scars in my soul, got a stash in the dash. Every mile that I roll, got a shadow from the past. You play me like a pawn in a game, I ain't choose. Now I'm moving like a king, but with kingdom blues. Shootouts in the rain, flashbacks like films. Your voice in my head when the pressure gets real. I was loyal to a fault, now I ride with guilt. Cause the trust I gave you, that got someone killed. I ain't falling again, nah. I ain't calling again, nah. Burn that picture in the glove box. Now I'm ghosting through the sins, Told me ride or die, now I'm riding with a ghost. Trust fall in the dark and you vanish like smoke. Said you had my back, now the blazing close. Vice City cold, got me drowning in the lows. I gave you loyalty, you gave me lies. Now it's just me, a 40 and alibis. Trust fall, baby, guess you let me die. Trust fall, baby, guess you let me die. Loyalty ain't love. It's proof in the dark. And you left me falling without even looking back. Just me, the will, and the weight of what I did. Neon on the dash, ain't no going back. Late night skyline dripping in codeine pink. Money in the duffel, but I still can't think. Played the game too cold, now my soul on ice. Rearview full of ghosts in the Vice City lights. Silhouette riding shoddy, but she ain't real. Just a memory replaying from a highlight reel. Told the crew we made it, now they 6 feet deep. And the silence hit harder when the night don't sleep. Vice City nights speeding through the pain. Palms don't pray, they just point and bang. Gold on my neck, sins in my veins. Can't wash clean when the rain's cocaine. Neon bleeds into my eyes. City don't dream, it just survives. If this is paradise, why does it feel like crime? Vice City nights where the stars don't shine. Told my mama I'd make it, but not what I do. Told my shorty I'd change, but the streets knew the truth. Now it's hush money, stacks in a burner and suede. Sleeping with regrets in a penthouse cage. I bought freedom, yeah, but the tag was steep. Big body, Benz can't carry that grief. Left the safe house, left my old self too. But the rear view show who I really lose. Ain't no peace in the fast lane. Ain't no love in a last name. Just a list of things that I can't change. Just a flash of the lights when the gas flames. Vice City nights speeding through the pain. Palms don't pray, they just point and bang. Gold on my neck, sins in my veins. Can't wash clean when the rain's cocaine. Neon bleeds into my eyes. Please, city don't dream, it just survives. If this is paradise, why does it feel like crime? Vice City nights where the stars don't shine.
The city don't love you. It just lets you burn brighter before it eats you up.
Dead-end angels flying with clips. Halo, crooked wings full of sins. No prayers, just reloads, let it sing.
Mashed up, trunk loaded, this the devil's dance. Told my demons we slide, now we don't shake hands. City built off blood, so I bleed concrete. Got a 40 and a grudge in the passenger seat. No love, no grace, just face the war. If the Reaper wanna ride, then I'm unlocking the door. Every corner got a ghost with a story to tell. And the street lights flicker like the gates of hell. Wings made of steel, fly through the smoke, pray nothing real. No soul to steal, just clips, bricks, pain you can feel. Halo got cracked, flying too low with the heat in the back. No way back, just war in the heart and a blade in the trap. Black hoodie, gold grill, heart gone static. 10 toes down, but my mind gone manic. Vice City graveyard, I paved the plot with the names of the ones who aimed and got dropped. Tight screeching, karma preaching. Ain't no love in these bloodstained meetings. You either get got or you ghost your past. So I move like I'm next and I shoot like last.
Angels don't fly here. They load up and ride here. Last words hit the night air, then disappear in despair.
Dead angels, wings made of steel, fly through the smoke, pray nothing real. Dead angels, no soul to steal, just clips, bricks, pain you can feel. Dead angels, halo got cracked, flying too low with the heat in the back. Dead angels, no way back, just war in the heart and a blade in the trap. Ain't no heaven for the ones who made hell home.
die, we reload. Hey, bag alert, bag alert. Vice City dreams and designer dirt. All grind, all gas, no flinch. Flip one pack, now I'm talking about rich. Bag alert, Vice life, no reverse. Skirt off with a smirk, whole fit looking like work. Bag alert, palm trees, heated turf. Get it out the mud, now the money talk first. Bag alert, Glock tucked in the purse. Shorty got aim and she bad with the curse. Bag alert, fast life, fast the purse. Put a ghost in the dash, now I'm riding my word. Used to run from the sirens, now I sign deals. VVS tears falling on the gold grill. Got a plug on the yacht, got a crib in the hills. Still remember rhyming nights with the $50 bills. Vice baby, made pain into plays. Turned losses to wins in 100 new ways. Used to pray for a flip, now I flip through chains. Every mission got a price and I know the exchange.
Stepped out the ash with the bag in hand. Whole city know the name, it's the brand now, man.
No favors, just focus. No cap, just motion. Bag alert, Vice life, no reverse. Skirt off with a smirk, whole fit looking like work. Bag alert, palm trees, heated turf. Get it out the mud, now the money talk first. Bag alert, Glock tucked in the purse. Shorty got aim and she bad with the curse. Bag alert, fast life, fast the purse. Put a ghost in the dash, now I'm riding my worth. Presidential wrist, but the scars still show. Learn more from the block than a TED Talk, bro. Vice got rules, break them with flair. I made 10 off a flip, now I'm flying first air. Whole crew eat and the enemy starve. Did dirt for the dream, now I shine with the scars. Backseat bossing, let the driver swerve. Success ain't luck, it's a hustler's nerve. All this weight I carry turned to chrome and keys. Told my fears goodbye in designer seats. Vice ain't safe, but the bag made peace. Now the streets watch me like I'm HD. Bag alert, Vice life, no reverse. Skirt off with a smirk, whole fit looking like work. Bag alert, palm trees, heated turf. Get it out the mud, now the money talk first. Bag alert, Glock tucked in the purse. Shorty got aim and she bad with the curse. Bag alert, fast life, fast the purse. Put a ghost in the dash, now I'm riding my worth.
Yeah, yeah. We out of there.
Yeah, yeah. Gold chain dripping over life jackets. Talk less, move quiet, they asking what happened. Speedboats and secrets, I don't trust no sound. Ocean full of sharks and they all come round. Money got long, but the circle got small. I've been stacking wins, but I'm waiting for the fall. Speedboats and secrets, coasting in silence. Lies in the breeze sound violent. Looking at my wrist, but I can't find time. Too deep in the deal, now I can't rewind. Moonlight on the deck, duffel full of clean bills. Girl asking questions, I reply with still chills. My success ain't safe, got the 9 in the sleeve. Too many toasting with me, trying to hide what they scheme. Champagne got a tint, I don't sip too quick. Eyes on the exit, I don't trust that click. Feds talking codes, my crew talk slick. And the GPS gone, that's a real bad glitch. Feeling rich but ready, feeling watched already. If I blink wrong once, I'm a headline daily. Vice dreams heavy, boats ride steady, but the current pulling secrets I buried. Speedboats and secrets, I don't trust no sound. Ocean full of sharks and they all come round. Money got long, but the circle got small. I've been stacking wins, but I'm waiting for the fall. Speedboats and secrets, coasting in silence. Lies in the breeze sound violent. Looking at my wrist, but I can't find time. Too deep in the deal, now I can't rewind. Every congrats got a pause in the tone. Too much ice, now I feel too alone. Keys in the stash box, yeah, I don't roam. But my gut's saying someone ain't make it home. Texts go ghost, eyes don't blink. Moves too perfect, now I overthink. All the shine don't match the stairs, and the captain don't talk, just glares. Speedboats and secrets, where the water looks rich, but the trust feels cheap. This ice don't melt, but the trust do. All the shine feel fake if the crew move loose. Yeah, frozen gold. Wrist on hush, neck on glow, but I don't trust much. Riding with the mask and 1,000,000 in the clutch. Looking like heaven, but I move like a grudge. Frozen gold, yeah, I paid in pain. Diamonds don't dance, they remind me of rain. Flash for the crowd, paranoia in the van. Made a fortune, but I'm losing my name. I ain't talking loud, but a wrist yell flex. Every link heavy, it's a weight on my neck. Ice drip cold, but the love run dry. Heard they toasted to me, but they cutting on the slide. Spot too hot and a smile too wide. I don't even flinch when the Benz get spied. Rolex ticking like a plot in motion. Every time it flash, I feel the ocean closing. Froze my sins in a bezel, yeah. Build my name on levels, yeah. Sleep with gold, but I dream of lead. Trust too cheap for the life I bred. Frozen gold, wrists on hush, neck on glow, but I don't trust much. Riding with the mask and 1,000,000 in the clutch. Looking like heaven, but I move like a grudge. Frozen gold, yeah, I paid in pain. Diamonds don't dance, they remind me of rain. Flash for the crowd, paranoia in the van. Made a fortune, but I'm losing my name. Chain too bright, gotta squint when I walk, but they smile too long and they pause when they talk. Phone on mute, got 5 Sims running. If the feds tap once, that's the whole block gunning. Slept in a trap where the AC broke, now I sleep in the loft with a tray of smoke. But the fear don't leave when the beds get plush, and the ops don't fade when the Ben's too much. Everything glitter ain't good in the end. Sometimes the ice bring the fire and friends. Too cold to cry, too rich to run, but I still got one in the clip for the sun. Frozen gold, wrists on hush, neck on glow, but I don't trust much. Riding with the mask and 1,000,000 in the clutch. Looking like heaven, but I move like a grudge. Frozen gold.
Yeah, from the corner to the skyline, names still echo in the smoke. I was raised where the sun ain't polite, where a handshake cold and a deal go right, where the block sell prayers with the pipe dreams, and loyalty die over light green. Mama said truth don't need a flex, but the chain got heavy when I cashed that check. I seen brothers turn ghosts over Benz keys, and kings get dropped over envy. Built a throne from a pile of regrets. Every diamond on me paid in debt. I don't brag, I reflect with the gold on. This ain't rap, this a war zone, rolled on. I'm a legend in the heat, still breathing through flames. Put my pain in a beat, now they chant my name. From the block to the stage, I ain't switched no lane. They remember what I lost more than what I gained. Legend in the heat, never crack, never fold. Every scar on my back, worth its weight in gold. I ain't here for the cloud, just the truth I hold. Every verse is a will, every word been sold. Bentley in the rear view, demons in the trunk. Success came loud, but the trust done sunk. I could teach a course on the cost of revenge. When your best friend smile, but he playing pretend. I made peace with a ghost in the safe. They remind me that power don't mean grace. I came up with the heat on the waist. Now I walk in the boardroom, same face. Chain on my neck like a leash I broke. Tat on my skin for the brothers that spoke. Now the name on the fly feel light, but the name in the streets still bite. I'm a legend in the heat, still breathing through flames. Put my pain in the beat, now they chant my name. From the block to the stage, I ain't switched no lane. They remember what I lost more than what I gained. Legend in the heat, never crack, never fold. Every scar on my back, worth its weight in gold. I ain't here for the cloud, just the truth I hold. Every verse is a will, every word been sold. Legends don't retire, they just ride through smoke. And some names don't shine, they haunt the quotes. Legends don't retire, they just ride through smoke. And some names don't shine, they haunt the quotes.
Connection secured. Download complete. Digital dash, no mask, no trace.
Running synthetic, I don't move weight, I compress it. Plug talk sound like a Tesla, no credit. Circuit board wrist, AI in the necklace. Stack go, but no sleep when I text it. Running synthetic, on the Cooper, I refresh it. Wide and deep, now the eyes can detect it. Crypto on cold, my soul stay electric. City on fire, but the game still metric. Hitting on when I slide through the zones. Faceless prop from a darknet phone. Digital vault, I'm alone in the code, but the money come fast, binary mode. No keys, no bricks, just clicks. Palm scan safe, got 1 million in scripts. Drone in the air, got a ghost on the route. AI girl say you're selling the clout. Ultralight beam on the AI glass. Scan your vibe, you ain't built to last. Neon smile, but I don't do flash. Hollow and the whip still dripping in tech. Uploading it, swipe that chain, it don't blink right. Too much flash, not enough bike clicks. In a habit that the stacks all tight. City full of ghosts in the RGB night. Synthetic, I don't move weight, I compress it. Plug talk sound like a Tesla, no credit. Circuit board wrist, AI in the necklace. Stack go, but no sleep when I text it. Running synthetic code and far refresh it. Wired in deep, now the eyes can detect it. Crypto on cold, my soul stay electric. City on fire, but the game still metric. 4-4 boys, we ain't never get tracked. Outsource beef with a drone in the back. Heartbeat low, but the risk on red. One wrong bite and your crew all dead. Money like data, I flow in the streams. Glitch in the city, I ghost in the beams. Custom chip in the jacket sleeve. I can wipe your net worth if I just don't sleep. Infrared lens on a midnight shift. Vibe too sharp for a handshake lift. Fast lane flooded in cold and smoke. If I blink, that's a half-mil quote.
Don't bump no break, everything's riding on the spine. Taking it a world slowly to bright. Everything's riding, ever there was strong, you will it pause up. All gas, no sunrise, tide bleeding red light. Bags in the trunk, we ain't stopping at the next sign. Midnight rum with a plan and a Tech 9. Heart cold, but the money keep my chest tight. All gas, no sunrise, gone before the sun hit. Mission go loud, we don't move in no dumb fits. Talk real cheap, but revenge be the drum kit. This ain't no ride, this a war with a gun twist. Backseat burner, mask on mute. Whole crew ghost, we slide and reboot. Never saw dawn in the life I chose. Only flash I trust is the one that glows. No love, just ops on a checklist. Every mile earned, got a grave on the guest list. Outrun fate in a turbo Dodge. Still hear screams when the silence pause. Blood on my jeans, but the fit still clean. Pressure pressure in my ears from the high-speed dream. Last text sent, now it's all on fate. Meet me at the bridge before the world gets late. You're on the brink, you're on the brink, yo. All gas, no sunrise, tires bleeding red light, bags in the trunk, we ain't stopping at the next sign. Midnight run with a plan and a Tech 9. Heart cold, but the money keep my chest tight. All gas, no sunrise, gone before the sun hit. Mission go loud, we don't move in no dumb fits. Talk real cheap, but revenge be the drum kit. This ain't no ride, this a war with a gun twist. 1,000-yard stare through the night vision lens. Last job feel like the first one again. My phone dead, but my hands still hot. Can't outrun fate when the city's this locked. Yeah, push that pedal like I'm running from grief. Whole life moving in a highlight reel. Gas tank low, but the wheel on max. If I don't make it back, just delete the past. Clock tick loud in the back of my head. Sun might rise, but I'll probably be dead. Or rich beyond guilt with a soul long gone. Still screaming drive while the world goes wrong. All gas, no sunrise, tires bleeding red light, bags in the trunk, we ain't stopping at the next sign. Midnight run with a plan and a Tech 9. Heart cold, but the money keep my chest tight. All gas, no sunrise, gone before the sun hit. Mission go loud, we don't move in no dumb fits. Talk real cheap, but revenge be the drum kit. This ain't no ride, this a war with a gun twist. Sun never rose on a soul this dark, but I made it, made it. Sun never rose on a soul this dark, but I made it, made it. Sun never rose on a soul this dark, but I made it, made it. Sun never rose on a soul this dark, but I made it.
Crown by crime, I kneel, I rose from the corners where the hope decomposed. Now it's gold on my plate, blood on my robe. King without mercy, this throne was old. Crown by crime, I kneel, I rose from the corners where the hope decomposed. Now it's gold on my plate, blood on my robe. King without mercy, this throne was old. Started with nothing but nickel schemes. Turned that hunger into vivid dreams. Now my name echo in every scheme. From the porch to the board, I control the stream. I put wolves in suits and snakes in graves. Taught loyalty with lead in the rules I gave. Ain't no pity in this palace, just power plays. A king gets respect or a shot where he lays. Every move I made was a gamble with fate. But I bet the block and I raised the stakes. Put pain in the pot, now it cooked like grace. And I sip from a chalice carved out of mistake. Crown by crown, I kneel, I rose from the corners where the hope decomposed. Now it's gold on my plate, blood on my robe. King without mercy, this throne was old. Crown by crown, I kneel, I rose from the corners where the hope decomposed. Now it's gold on my plate, blood on my robe. King without mercy, this throne was old. Used to run from sirens, now I call shots. Used to flip dimes, now I flip lots. Boardroom or war zone, I got both plots. Either the handshake firm or the shell's hot. Legacy chiseled in blood and ambition. I don't write wills, I make acquisitions. Every op that crossed me, now a cautionary tale. I ain't raised a flag, I raised hell. Ain't no coronation when you born in the gutter. Just take what's yours and silence the stutter. Every doubter buried under marble and chain. Now I walk through the fire like I baptized pain.
You ain't royalty till they hate and obey. You ain't king till you kill yesterday.
Crown by crime, I kneel, I rose from the corners where the hope decomposed. Now it's gold on my plate, blood on my robe. King without mercy, this throne was old. Crown by crime, I kneel, I rose from the corners where the hope decomposed. Now it's gold on my plate, blood on my robe. King without mercy, this throne was old.
I ain't just rule the game, I rewrote the law. Vice made me, vision crowned me.
They only see the throne, not the nights I bled for it, not the silence that came after the noise, not the cause.
Looking out this penthouse, can't lie, the view's cold. City bowing down, but my heart still got holes. Used to ride for the squad, now the squad in the dirt. Put my life in the game, came out numb, not hurt. I remember every loss, every name on the wall. Every call, I ain't answer, every rise, every fall. They say power bring peace, now I bring more guns. More eyes in the dark, more runs, more funds. I ain't slept right in years, just short dreams and triggers. Big chain, but I still flinch at sudden figures. My mama prayed for me, but the devil paid better. Now the rain on the roof sound like vendettas.
I got gold in the safe, paint in my chest, trophies all around, but I still feel less. Built it all from dust, turned to a boss, but they never ask me what it costs. You ain't seen nothing till you rich and still empty. Money don't fill the holes, just decorates gently. Every smile feel fake, every toast feel hollow. Every win feel cursed when no one left to follow. Tried love, lost that, tried faith, dropped that. Tried peace, but the streets don't swap back. Now it's hush in my head where the hunger used to yell. In the mirror show a man that survived but fell. My life's a mural in blood and ambition, painted by the nights I chose wrong decisions. They say legacy's gold, now it's rust and names. I wrote mine in fire and buried the flames. I got gold in the safe, paint in my chest, trophies all around, but I still feel less. Built it all from dust, turned to a boss, but they never asked me what it costs. I got gold in the safe, paint in my chest, trophies all around, but I still feel less. Built it all from dust, turned to a boss, but they never asked me what it costs. They tell stories about the crown, what? Not the crown's away. I made it out, but pieces of me didn't. Oh.
Yeah, I'm blood on my coat, chrome drip. When I breathe, I steal in the dark. Now I'm trying to leave, backstab through the coast, set fire to the scheme. Now the city watch me bleed like a murder dream. Yeah, I'm blood on my coat, chrome drip. When I breathe, I steal in the dark. Now I'm trying to leave, backstab through the coast, set fire to the scheme. Now the city watch me bleed like a murder dream. Glitch in the plan, now the pulse go loud. Red dot on the lens, now the mask come down. All fake smiles, all wise and wise. I was talking cash, they was plotting my fire. Got a burner in the boot and a name on my tongue. Heartbeat sync to the drum of the gun. City lights blur like a fever dream, but I see clear when betrayal gleams. They said one more run, now it's me on the floor. Whole setup was a stage, I ain't see the trap door. Drip in my ears, static and screams, and the rain washing out what loyalty means. Yeah, I'm blood on my coat, chrome drip. When I breathe, I steal in the dark. Now I'm trying to leave, backstab through the coast, set fire to the scheme. Now the city watch me bleed like a murder dream. Yeah, I'm blood on my coat, chrome drip. When I breathe, I steal in the dark. Now I'm trying to leave, backstab through the coast, set fire to the scheme. Now the city watch me bleed like a murder dream. I talk to ghosts in the engine hum. Every glow of memory, every step undone. Scars light up in ultraviolet, and my trust been dead, it's just a riot. I ain't going quiet, I return the gift. Got a born king in a glitch and myth. Hardwired for revenge, no off switch. Stuck in a loop, kill, rise, glitch. Lights flicker, then the shadows move. I don't run, I reload, that's the only rule. And if tonight I fall with my name in the ground, at least I fell out with a pulse like a crime.
No saints in neon, no angels on these blocks, only wolves and the ghosts they make.
Yeah, I'm blood on my coat, chrome drip when I breathe like steel in the dark. Now I'm trying to leave. Backstab through the code, set fire to the scheme. Now the city watch me bleed like a murder dream. I'm blood on my coat, chrome drip when I breathe like steel in the dark. Now I'm trying to leave. Backstab through the code, set fire to the scheme. Now the city watch me bleed like a murder dream. Neon signs blink. One bullet left. One name left. And the alley remembers everything.
Velvet on my skin, heat dripping from the sins. Dancing with the ghosts, but she on me like it's real. Velvet sin in the moonlight, red dress, she a fire with a cold night. Touch me, tell me it's all lies, but I'm caught in the web of her low eyes. Shots pour, but it's smooth like wine. Could tell smile, she done crossed that line. One night and your soul's on the wire. She kiss like lust and she move like crime. Backroom dealing, perfume killers. Gold on her wrist, but her past even realer. Rumble in the dark, moves like Thriller. Talking in codes, blood spilling for figures. She whisper names I ain't heard in the light. Venom in the voice, but the vibe just right. Bodies in suits, watch close from afar, but the DJ spins sins while she dance with scars. In the moonlight, red dress, she a fire with a cold knife. Touch me, tell me it's all lies, but I'm caught in the web of her low eyes. Shots pour, but it's smooth like wine. Could tell smile, she done crossed that line. One night and your soul's on the wire. She kiss like lust and she move like crime. She said, baby, don't trust what's dripping in gold. Candlelight flashes, secrets unfold. Temptation's the weapon, her touch is the code. And I felt like the rest of them bought and sold. Cigars lit, boss man toasting the V. She slid the key, said this ain't free. Diamonds got blood and her heels got heat, and I can't tell love from a paid deceit. Shots rang out, rhythm never missed. She moved like sin, dressed up in bliss. By sunrise, I was gone like mist, but her name still burns on my lips. Velvet sin in the moonlight, red dress, she a fire with a cold knife. Touch me, tempt me, it's all lies, but I'm caught in the web of her low eyes. Shots pour, but it's smooth like wine. Could tell smile, she done crossed that line. One night and your soul's on the wire. She kissed like lust and she moved like crime.
I've been riding through the city with the ghosts of my regrets. Crooked halos on the dash, sins I never could confess. Camcorder flickering, truth in the frame. One take, no edits, just the weight of my name. Mama said don't chase what don't chase peace, but peace left early, now I'm stuck with the heat. Made my first 10 grand off a crate in the heat. Now I move in the dark like the night's my priest. My reflection look guilty in convenience store glass. Still flinch when the sirens near, years in the past. Trust got holes like the shirts we wore. Loyalty got price, now it's sold in the store. The camcorder confessions, midnight lessons. Talking to the lens cause the streets don't question. If I don't make it back, just rewind this session. Left my soul in the glow of Vice City weapon. Camcorder confessions, I ain't looking for redemption. Just a little bit of truth in this frame of deception. Yeah, seen brothers turn to targets, and best friends flip for bargains. Every smile got a barcode now, and I scan everyone in the rear view now. Caught love once, she was fast like the cash, but she dipped when the cuffs click, vanished like ash. Now it's me, this clip, and a full tank of gas. About to write a new chapter with a mask and a flash. Ain't no Netflix plot, this is VHS pain. Tape rewinding slow, you can hear the strain. Got my old block tatted and a scar on my brain. Still feel the heat every time it rains.
Camcorder confessions, midnight lessons, talking to the lens, cause the streets don't question. If I don't make it back, just rewind this session. Let my soul in the glow of Vice City weapon. Camcorder confessions, I ain't looking for redemption, just a little bit of truth in this frame of deception. Yeah. Click. If you find this, tell them I try to do more than survive. I try to build something.
Yeah. Still count plays from a cage. They lock the body, not the brain. Cell block echo, my steps got rhythm. Concrete choir, I compose in the system. Feds took my chains, but I built a new kingdom. Talk to the wall like I'm talking to victims. Letters from the block still hit like bass. Read them in the dark with the chessboard face. Every move's war, got knights in place. Rooks on go when the queen's got grace. Judge hit the gavel, I ain't flinch or blink. Knew the cost of gold when I bought the ink. Tatted timelines on my skin in sync. Every scar like a verse, I ain't dare rethink. This a chain game symphony. Beats from the bricks painting symphony. Locked in steel, still speak vividly. Plans on the wall like a Vinci piece. I don't fold, I orchestrate. Turn my cell to a ballroom stay. This a chain game symphony. Raging rhythm, fate ain't killing me. Steel beds creak like samples looped. Lunch tray claps like the snare we use. Wrote a whole empire in my blues. While they gossiping out there like the 10 o'clock news. They said I fell, I was underground planting. Now I bloom through cracks unbranded. My bars got reach, no cosign granted. This pen been sharp since the world left me stranded. Count days like blessings I mold. Each tick of the clock like a bar I sold. Y'all chase fame, I decode goals and break every limit that this case supposed to hold. And it's a chain game symphony. Beats from the bricks painting symphony. Locked in steel, still speak vividly. Plans on the wall like a Vinci piece. I don't fold, I orchestrate. Turn my cell to a ballroom stay. This a chain game symphony. Raging rhythm, fate ain't killing me. They thought silence would erase me, but I've been loud and cold. Every page a legacy, every beat, parole. This ain't a sentence, it's an overture.
Step in the room like I bought the floor. Briefcase leather like the seats on the 84. Rolex ticking like the block used to. But now I own the building they used to shoot through. Used to move packs, now I move markets. Digits on my phone like Wall Street targets. Still talk slick with a trigger in the tone. Only difference now, my lawyer's on the phone. Champagne plots in the skyline view. Y'all still beg for a seat, I redesign the pews. Power ain't loud, it's quiet like chess. Say less, contracts inked while I'm getting dressed. Boardroom bullets, we don't flinch, we pivot. Stack from the dirt, now the suits got limits. Talk stocks, blocks, then slide in the Civic. Vice City made me cold, now I'm corporate with it. Boardroom bullets, tied tight, teeth gritted. Every handshake might come with a digit. I'm the plug and the boss coded and fitted. You hustle to survive, I hustle to flip it. This ain't rap, it's fiscal sermons. Turn losses to lessons and blood to earnings. Slick tongue turn a trap into a fortune firm. My enemies clock in just to watch me burn. But the fire made diamonds, I adjust in the smoke. Put pressure on deals like I used to on dope. Cuban links now got balance sheets. Tuck every asset, speak where my mouth zips shut. Still got soldiers but they dress in brands. Board vote shift with a lift of hands. The game changed, I just changed with it. Now the trap's in a suit and the blade still hitting ya. Boardroom bullets, we don't flinch, we pivot. Stack from the dirt, now the suits got limits. Talk stocks, blocks, then slide in the Civic. Vice City made me cold, now I'm corporate with it. Boardroom bullets, tight teeth gritted. Every handshake might come with a digit. I'm the plug and the boss coded and fitted. You hustle to survive, I hustle to flip it. Used to stash bands in the ceiling foam. Now it's offshore accounts in a silent phone. Same hustle, new tone, evolution's grown. Now I buy the game that I once just loaned. Welcome to the table, where the war's paperwork, and I never lose pens.
Labor breath, tire screech. I don't know if I'm making it out this time, but if I don't let it. Blood on the seas, dashboard cracked. City in the rear view, never looking back. Heart racing like the wheels when the shots rang. One clip left, one name in my brain. Told my homie if I fall, keep it moving. I was made in the chaos, not used to losing. Body gone cold, but my mind still bruising. They hit me, yeah, but I'm still choosing. Swerve through the rain, hands on the fire. Bullet in my side, but my soul won't retire. Feds on my neck, pain getting louder. Every mile I drive just burns like powder. These exit wounds, they talk louder than my voice now. Every scar a memory that I can't drown. Try to fly, now I'm falling through the flame cloud. But if I go, boss up, never lay down. Exit wounds painted on my backseat. Ashes in my lungs, every breath feeling last week. I ain't afraid, just mad that it caught me. If this the end, tell the city it made me. Flashbacks and it flickers that motel light. Her eyes in the smoke, our last good night. Cash in the duffel, guilt in the glove. What I built from nothing ain't built with love. Enemies cheering, allies missing. Fell for the game like a curse I'm kissing, but I never play scared. Only play smart, put my pain in beats and my blood in art. Now I'm bleeding, truth in a four-door coffin. Praying to a sky that forgot how to soften, but I smile, yeah, with a chipped gold tooth. Cause I live like a legend and I died in the booth. Unsaid wounds, they talk louder than my voice now. Every scar a memory that I can't drown. Try to fly, now I'm falling through the flame cloud. But if I go, boss up, never lay down. Exit wounds painted on my backseat. Ashes in my lungs, every breath feeling last week. I ain't afraid, just mad that it caught me. If this the end, tell the city it made me. You can bury the body, but the name stays floating in the bay like prophecy. Vice raised me, and fire baptized me.